p.m. afternoon. Yang apa nih? 12 o'clock night. I am at 12 o'clock night.
Until
12 o'clock afternoon.
yeah. So 12 o'clock afternoon PM or AM? Yeah.
Berarti 15 siang tuh AM. Ya. AM dong.
Raffi.
Oh iya.
Rizai, you want to answer Raffi's or Rasha's? Oh, good! Wow! What is difference? What is difference among good morning, good afternoon, and good evening? Yeah.
So, different is the time, of course. Because good morning, you said at morning time, at like 7 a.m. or 6 a.m.
And good
Good
afternoon.
afternoon, you said at afternoon, like 1 p.m. or 2 p.m.
Yes, okay. And then
And good evening is when you say in evening time, like 5 a.m. 5 p.m. or maybe 4 p.m.
4 p.m.
You can say it in 7 p.m. too.
7 p.m. Enough? Oh,
Taking because like Sam, Akila, and Rasha says night is sleep taking because if good evening it's greeting for someone at night, but we still want to do activity.
yes. different fashion. Okay, Akila.
So good night, same with evening, same good afternoon.
Yes, maybe same as good evening, like that. You say, yeah, Akila. You mean so no, good night is same as good evening, but good night for the end and good evening start. Yeah, yeah. Oh yeah. Naila, wait, yeah, Rasya first. Okay, Rasya first.
Basically, like Akila say, good night is like a leave taking. So when you say good night to someone, it means you want to sleep. Like you want to, like
Nice.
good night and sleep.
So good night is lifting.
Yes, yes. When you say, example like good morning, good evening, good afternoon, it's like in the day, like after greeting, right? Like good morning, and early.
Yes. Is lifting.
Yeah.
Why would you ask that?
What?
What?
No, because if you take good night like as a leave taking, if you hang out with someone and you wanna go home at afternoon, you cannot say good night, right? So good night is specific, like leave taking at night. So that's why.
Ravi, you really what is that like? Yeah, really like about the answer of Rasya Sasika, yes? Suka banget ya jawabannya ya. Kok you happy? Enthusiasm.
Yes.
Oh yeah, just so.
Oh,
Okay.
Good night is apa sih perpisahan itu?
Lift taking.
Because good night is because good night is live taking. We want to sleep, so we say good night.
Hi, hello, good morning, and else just like actually have no meaning. Like when you meet a new guy, you meet the strangers, and you say like, "How do you do?" And that the person is gonna respond with, "How do you do?"
Yeah.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, thank you.
Hello, so how do you do? Thinking about asking you a question. How do you do? Ako bilang saying if we first meet with the other person. Sama aja sedang menanyakan kabar kondisi.
Okay, Devandran's group wants to deliver about the statement. You agree or disagree with this statement? Agree. Please tell to us. Okay. Keep silent.
Woman work is not just washing clothes,
Aska.
care baby, cook and cleaning house. Not just the husband can work in office. Woman can work in office too. Woman can do whatever she wants to do. Lot of women has an amazing career, like Rilida Cortina, Robbie Ayuda, and
Wow, so amazing. Okay. Devandra give us example illustration about the career of the woman ya. Iya mau di Ayunda. Oh. Not the only man can have a work outside, but also woman can work outside too ya. Okay, thank you Devandra and friends.
Which one is smaller? Are you understand, guys? If you understand, thank you very much. Forgive me if I have mistake. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Bye bye, guys.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. I'm delighted to present about a math in front of you all. First of all, let me introduce myself. My name is Aska. I'm from class 7 Arauf. I would like to present about math that I've given about the title about sequence. Let's talk about sequence. Now you might ask, what is sequence and how does it work? Now, then you have asked to the right tutor. I'll answer your question right here and right now. Sequence is a line that has the number 0 on the first, or the middle, or in the middle with the help of negative numbers. Now you may think, this is the same as integers because it has the same concept as integers. But don't get me wrong. Sequence and integers are slightly different. Sequence has its own rules, which is terms. Terms is a line, and the rules so that you can answer the question. Some of the terms are what are the next term to term rule, or what is the next number for the term. Now let me ask you a question. There's a huge big line that has -6, -4, and -2 on the left side. and the number 0 in the middle, and followed by 2, number 4 and number 6 with additional 2 brackets. Now on to the question. Number 1A. Number 1A. What is the term to term rule? What is the next?
Suppose the symbol is positive and positive. Result is positive. The symbol is minus and minus. The result is positive. But if some symbols is positive and negative, the result is minus. So, number 1. 7 multiply 2. 7 multiply 2 is 14. Number 2. Minus 9 multiply minus 2. Minus and minus, it's positive. 9 multiply 2 is 18. Number 3. Minus 4 divide minus 2. Minus and minus, it's positive. 4 divide 2, it's 2. Number 4. Positive 9 divide minus. So this is, I think, edit. So 5 plus how much? The result is 9. Is 4. 9 plus how much? The result is 13. This 4. 13 plus how much? The result is 17. Plus 4. And what is the next number? You can calculate it by 17 because this is plus 4 plus 4. 21. 21 plus 4 is 25. 25 plus 4 is 29. You can calculate like this because plus 4 plus 4, okay? Where's the next number? The next number is here. 21, 25, and 29. This is the next number. And what is the rule? Because this is plus 4 plus 4 plus 4 plus 4 plus 4 and plus 4, so the rule is plus 4. Do you understand, guys, about this and this? Thank you for wanting to understand about the mathematical material that I explained. I really appreciate everything you have done for me because you want to try to understand what I explained. So that's my presentation about material math subject. I hope you can understand, and I think I should going to next time, guys. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hi everyone, let me briefly introduce myself. My name is Alifia Zakia Khairunisa. I'm from Junior High School Muhammadiyah Amhadalan, and I'm delighted to be here today to talk about algebra. First, we will discuss what is algebra. Algebra is a branch of mathematics that uses symbol and mathematical operations such as addition, subtraction, multiplication, and division to solve problems. And why should we learn algebra? Learning algebra helps develop student critical thinking skill, including problem solving, logic, pattern, and deductive and inductive reason. And also how to do algebra. Maybe at the beginning algebra looked difficult, but by understanding some basic algebra concept and practice question, you will succeed in algebra and you will understand how useful algebra is in daily activity. That's all I have to say about algebra. Thank you. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Good evening. How are you today? I hope you are fine. My name is Fadil. Today I will teach you about algebraic element material. Now open your math book, algebraic chapter. First of all, I will explain about algebraic element consisting of union, constant, coefficient, and variable. Now I have example question algebra element. So the example question is 3x minus 5 plus 2a. The union is 3x and 2a. Union is the number that has a variable like 3x and 2a. 2a the number and the variable is a. The constant is fixed value or value doesn't change like minus 5. Does not have a variable. Coefficient is value that have variable like coefficient is like 3 and 2. The 3 the variable is x and the 2 the variable is a, like this, 3 and 2. Variable is x and a. Variable is a form mathematics whose presentation is not yet known. So it's x and a. Understand now? I hope you understand. Now I will give you a question and you have to answer it. So the question is minus 5x minus 7y plus 3 plus 4. If finish, let's discuss this question. Okay, the answer is the union is minus 5x, yeah, and 7y, like this. Minus 5x is a number and it's a variable. Okay, the constant is 3 and 4. That is not have a variable, just number. Coefficient is 5, yeah, because minus 5 is had x and 7 had y. Variable is x and y, yeah, you can see it. Okay, so that is the answer of my question. So that is my lesson about algebra element. I hope my explanation is useful. Thank you for your attention. See you again in next lesson. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello everyone, my name is Farizain Firdaus. How are you today? I hope you are doing fine. I'm happy to be here today to talk about using negative number. You can use negative number to record temperature below 0 on Celsius scale. You can also use negative number to record other measurement like below sea level. Please pay attention to the board. This is number line. Number line can help you put integer in order. For example, 2 minus 1, 1, 3 minus 5 in order from the highest to lowest is 3, 2, 1, minus 1, and minus 5. Do you understand about using negative numbers now? If you do understand, I think that's all I want to say. Thank you for watching this presentation, and I'm sorry if I do something wrong, and see you next time. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, everyone. How are you guys? I hope today is not a bad day. So, today I will explain to you how to simplify algebra. Let's see. How to simplify algebra? 2a minus 4a equal 2 minus 4a equal minus 2a. The second, 2 multiply 3x minus 7. Let's multiply it one by one. 2 multiply 3x equal 6x. And 2 multiply minus 7 equal minus 14. What about 3a times 9a? So, 3 times 9 equal 27. And 8 times a equal a square. And how about 3a plus 9a equal 3 plus 9a equal 12a. Why don't the variable is not a square? Because it's a plus a, not a times a. So it's just a, not a square. And how about this? It's same with the second example. Minus 5 times x equal minus 5x. Minus 5 times minus 1 equal plus 5. And this, minus 4 equal 2x. No, not equal. And minus 4 times 2x equal minus 8x. Minus 4 times minus 1 equal plus 4. After that, close the numbers that have the same variable and close the constant to the other constant. So, minus 5x with minus 8x. And close the constant to the other constant. So, plus 5 with plus 4. Then add up the number. So this equal plus 3. And this equal plus 9. Like that. That's an explanation of how to simplify algebra. Do you understand? I apologize if there is a mistake. Thank you for listening to me and thank you for wanting to study with me. I am Anaya Molis Ariza. Permission to end this explanation. Thank you and goodbye everyone. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Good afternoon, everyone. How are you today? Yes, I hope you are well. And in this opportunity, I would like to present about negative number and positive number. I hope you understand about my presentation. So, what does it mean by positive and negative number? Positive number, also known as natural number, are the set of positive integers. Meanwhile, negative integers are the set of integers that have negative values. Positive numbers are all integers to the right of the number line that are limited by 0, for example 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and so on. Negative number too, but negative number to the direction left. That more number to the right, the bigger number gets. That more number goes to the left, the smaller gets. We can also add, subtract, multiply, or divide. Example added. Positive 3 at positive 2 equals positive 5, or minus 2 at positive 6 equals positive 4. Example subtraction. Minus 2 subtract minus 6 equals minus 4, or minus 10 subtract positive 4 equals positive 14. Multiply it. Example, minus 5 multiply minus 2 equals positive 10, or minus 6 multiply minus 12 equals minus 72. If the signs are the same, the result is positive, but the signs are different, the result is negative. The divided two. The divided two. Do you understand? I hope you understand. And sorry if I explained it too complicated.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello everyone. Briefly introduce myself. My name is Anissa Tariso. I'm from 7th row class. I'm delighted to be here today to talk about mathematics material. Firstly, I would like to give you background information about what is an integer. Integer is a number that consists of a positive number, a zero, and a negative number. There are two forms of integer, namely integer. There are two forms of integer, positive integer and negative integer. Positive number are to the right of 0 on the number line, for example 1, 2, and 3. When negative number are to the right of 0 on the number line, for example minus 1, minus 2, and minus 3. The more to the right the number, the larger integer. The more to the left the number, the smaller the number. So there is arithmetic operation needed in calculation in the form of addition, subtraction, multiplication, and division. And I only explain the addition part because I understand the addition that is taught by Miss Elvina. And addition is very useful for everyday life. For example, Anissa has a debt to Raina of minus 6, and Anissa pays for 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then Raina says that the monthly is less minus 2. So that why addition are very useful for daily life. If the addition is done with positive number, then the result is a positive integer. The same applies to negative number. If the number are added up, then the result will be to the right. That's all I have to say about integer. Thank you everyone.
Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hi everyone. How are things? I hope everything is fine. Let me introduce myself. My name is Dira Sapakalita and I'm from 7th class RO. I want to talk about integers. What is integers? Integers is number that can be written without decimal and fractions. There are two forms of integers, namely positive integers and negative integers. The properties of integers operations are closure, associative, and commutative. On the number line, the more to the right, the location of a number is getting bigger, while the farther to the left is getting smaller. The example for positive integers is 2, 4, 6, 200, and so on. Example for negative integers is -6, -2, -7, -700, and so on. The question is, -6 plus 2 is -4, because -6 plus 2 is -4, and 2 minus 8 is -6, because 2 minus 8 is -6. Do you understand, guys? I hope you understand about my explanation. Alhamdulillah, I finished this assignment. I'm sorry if I have mistake of my explanation, and thank you for your attention. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Good morning. Today I will explain about positive and negative numbers. We can see the negative or positive numbers from the same line. The more to the left of the number, the smaller the value. The opposite, if the more to the right the number, the greater the value. And if the number is positive and negative are made in addition, so if positive meets negative, then it will become negative. If positive meets negative, then the same thing will become negative. For example, -2 plus 3, the result is 1. Why 1? Because the positive number is greater than negative numbers, so the result is 1. I think my explanation is enough. Thank you for listening. Sorry if there are wrong words. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Hello guys, how are you today? Now I want to tell you about common factors. As we know, common factors have a prime number. Prime number consists of 2, 3, 5, 7, 11, 13, 17, 19, etc. Now how to do the common factors problems. For example, 10 and 24. calculate 10 numbers. Common factors of number 10 is 10, 5, 2, 1. And now we calculate a 24 number. Common factors of number 24 is 24, 12, 6, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now we look at the same number. Same number of common factors 10 and 24 is 1 and 2. That's all. Thank you very much. See you later. See you next time. Goodbye. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Good afternoon, everyone. Let me introduce myself. I am Ricky Ramadhani from Metro. I'm delighted to be here to talk about sequence. Sequence are ordered lists of numbers. They are called terms. Sequence follow a specific pattern that can be used to extend them infinitely. For example, 2, 5, 8 follows pattern of 8 by 3. That's all I have to say about sequence. Thank you. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Let me introduce myself. My name is Indiska Bagazifa. Ladies and gentlemen, this time our present one of mathematics subject material has been studied before. I will present about common factor. A common factor is a whole number with a factor of 2 or more numbers. The highest common factor, or HCF, is the greatest factor that will divide into 2 or more numbers. The lowest common multiplier, LCM, is the smallest multiplier that is common to 2 or more numbers. How to find common factor? A common factor is a whole number which is a factor of 2 or more numbers. It's a common factor of all whole numbers. To find common factor, first one, list the factor of each number. Second one, compare the factor to the numbers that are the same or common in each list. For example, find the common factor of 6 and 10. 6 can divide by 1. 6 can divide by 2. 6 can divide by 3. And the last 6 can divide by 6. And 10 can divide by 1. 10 can divide by 2. 10 can divide by 5. And the last 10 can divide by 10. So, the common factor of 6 and 10 is 1, 2, 1 and 2. The last I say, thank you very much. Apologize me if I mistake. Nun wal qalam wa masturun. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Naila Atika Adia Zahra. I'm from 7th hour of class. I'd like to present you about mathematics subject in algebraic material, simplify algebraic forms. What is simplifying algebraic form? Simplifying algebraic form is change units of algebraic to be simpler to calculate. Algebraic is divided into several terms and we have to combine several terms in become simpler algebraic forms. Before that, we have to divide it into some type of algebra. And we can additional this to the same type like x and x. So 2 plus 7 is 9 plus x is x. Some like this. It's named by Constanta. The number is not have a friends in her, so just add up like 11 and plus. So after simplifying this units, we can find out it's more easier than we have to add up with units like this. That's all my presentation about algebraic in material simplify the algebraic forms. I'm sorry if I have mistakes. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hi, good morning. How are you guys? I hope you all are well. Let me briefly introduce myself. My name is Devandra Fahri Distia. I'm delighted to be here today to talk about sequence. A sequence is a function whose domain consists of a set of natural numbers. In addition, a sequence can be thought of as an order list. Formulas are often used to describe the nth term or general term using the subscript notation. A series is the sum of the term of a sequence. A sequence is simply an order list of numbers. For example, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and the others. This is different from the set because the sequence is a complete list of every element in set of natural numbers. In sequence, we very much care what order the numbers come in. Are you understand, guys? I hope we can understand my presentation. That's my explanation about sequence. Thank you for listening my presentation. Don't forget to keep learning. Bye.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello everyone. Let me briefly introduce myself. My name is Zahra Elza and I'm delighted to be here today to talk about integers. Ladies and gentlemen, let's summarize briefly what we have looked at this. Firstly, I'd like to give you background information about what are integers. Integers are numbers that can be written without any other components, such as decimals or fractions. Integers consist of positive integers, zero, and negative integers. As the name implies, a positive integer is a positive number that lies to the right of zero on the number line. For example, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Right, yeah, to the right. Meanwhile, negative integers are negative numbers that are for the left of zero. For the left of zero on the number line. For example, -1, -2, -3. The further to the right of the position of the number on the number line, the greater the value of the number, and the further to the left of its position on the number line, the smaller the value of the number. Ladies and gentlemen, that's my integers explanation. Second, why should we know and study integers? Because integers were created to simplify everyday calculations. Therefore, the benefits of studying integers is that we can count the number of an object, such as to operate addition, multiplication, division, subtraction, and in everyday life. Third, how to operate addition, multiplication, division, and subtraction using positive integers and negative integers. Let's see. Like multiplication. Positive integers, multiplication positive integers is positive, but negative integers, multiplication positive integers is negative, and negative integers, multiplication negative integers is positive. Like, nah, for example, 4 dibayar 3, sisa. Nah, if the six are different, the result will be negative, but if the six are the same, the result will be positive. Like, okay. Ladies and gentlemen, are you understand? That's all I have to say about integers. Forgive me if I have mistake, and thank you for your attention. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello guys, Sabir's here. How's you doing today? I hope all of you guys doing fine today. Today I want to explain you guys about sequences. And do you guys know what is sequences? Right! Sequence is a list of things, basically numbers, that are in order.
So this is about the sequence. It's a short explanation. The first, second, third, and fourth term is the sequence. The first one, the second one, and the 3 dots. The 3 dots mean it will goes on forever. But term, element, or member still mean the same thing. Let's go into the next thing.
Infinite or finite. When the sequence goes on forever, it is called an infinite sequence. Otherwise, it's an infinite sequence. In order. When we say the terms are in order, then we are free to define what order it is. They will go forwards or backwards, or they will alternate, or anything. That's any order of type we want. Like a set. A sequence is just like a set, except the terms are in order. With sets, the other doesn't matter. The same value can appear many times, but only one in sets. For example, 0, 1. 0, 1, 0, and 1 again. But it's the sequence of alternating 0 and 1s. The set is just only 0 and 1. Notation. Sequences also use the same notation as sets. List each element, separated by a comma, and then put curly brackets around the words. The curly brackets are sometimes called set breaks or braces. A rule. A sequence usually has a rule, or called term-to-term rule, which is a way to find the value of each term. For example, the sequence 3, 5, 7, 9 starts as 3 and jumps to every time. As a formula, saying starts at 3 and jumps by 2 every time is fine, but it doesn't help us.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello, my name is Najwan. We will continue material about integers. Subtraction integers. The subtraction operation is the opposite of the addition operation. Integers subtract by a number. can be for every integer a and b. A min b equal a plus min b. Example. Okay, let's subtract this. 12 min 5 equal 7. Number 2. 16 min 9 min. Okay, this is different. Min means min. The sign is plus. So 16 plus 9 equal 25. Okay, that's all I can convey. Thank you and see you.
Warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hi everyone, how are you today? I hope everything is fine. I want to tell you about adding and subtracting a negative number. But before I tell you that, I want to introduce myself. My name is Bunggawa Satya Dharma and I'm from VII Arauf. Okay, let's go to the material. First, with all of the rules and scenarios, adding and subtracting a negative number can be that difficult. But here's a little trick to help you. Let's say we want to solve 4 plus negative 7. First, imagine a number line with a rabbit sitting in the first number 4. The operation plus or minus tells you which end of the number line to look out. Since we are adding, our little rabbit will look to the right towards the positive end. And our second number tells us how far to move and which direction to move. We'll move forward if it's positive and move backward if it's negative. And then, our second number is negative 7. Our little rabbit is going to move backward 7 space and will landed on the negative 3. That's our answer. 4 plus negative 7 equals negative 3. Do you understand? If you not understand, let's try another one. What about negative 2 plus 4? Our first number is negative 2, so that's where we will start. Our operation is minus, so our rabbit look left towards the negative end. Our second number is negative 4. Therefore, our rabbit will move backward 4 space and then will landed on plus 2. So that's our answer. Negative 2 plus 4 equals 2. Do you understand? Let's recap. The first number is where you start. The operation tells you where to look, right and minus left. The second number tells you how far to move and which direction, positive forward and negative backward. Where you land is your...
Hello everyone, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Muhammad Rafi Kaizuran Putra. Today, I will explain algebra theme mathematics. First, we collect similar tribes. Then we add up with the like first. And now we add up the remaining terms. And here is the answer. Okay guys, this is all I can say for you guys. I hope this can be useful. See you guys. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
And then 5 minus 1, negative 1. Two. Now for the answer is 2 plus 5 is 7. 3 minus 4 is minus 1. 4 plus negative 5, because plus with negative, with negative. So 4 mean 5 become negative 1, and 5 means negative 1 is because minus and negative, so become plus. 5 plus 1 is 6. You understand? Okay, so that's all about my lesson. Thank you for giving attention to me, and sorry for my mistakes. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Bye guys.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hi everyone! How are you today? Me? I'm fine. Today, I want to make a presentation about math. But for that, I want to say thank you to Miss Fitri, who has given me the opportunity to present math lessons. Here, I will explain about arithmetic operations. What is a mixed arithmetic operations? Mixed arithmetic operation are calculation where there are two different counting signs in one equation. For example, this -2 and -1 multiply 3. Before that, I want to give the order in the calculation so that you don't miscalculate. The first is parenthesis. The second is multiply and divide. And the last is add and subtract. For the example, I will be giving this for example. Like this. Sorry if you don't look at it, I don't know the marker. Okay. For example, like this, if you make like this and multiply in here, you have to do is first. After that, you have to do it this. Multiply this with the result of this. Okay? You understand? I hope you guys understand, right? Okay, now let's move on to the question again. -2 add -1 multiply 3. Because in here don't have a parenthesis, there's another parenthesis right, guys. Okay, parenthesis is like this. Okay, we have to multiply 1 and 3. First, the negative make the positive, the result is negative. Yeah, is negative. And then we multiply 1 and 3. The result is 3, right? Okay. After that, you have to put in -2, sorry, in here, add in here, and the result of this. So the result is -3. Oh, in here have an add in here. So you have to combine add and negative. So the result is negative like this. this negative made positive. So the result, this is same, right? Okay, this same. So the result is negative. And then the result is like this: negative 2 subtract 3. And so the result is negative 5. Now I will try to give you a question. Wait, this will be easy, right? Here. Negative 6, then multiply 5 divided 6 multiply you know, like this, the marker like this. First, this we can divide it to this, right? Okay. Okay. So first one, negative 16 multiply 5 divided by 6. By 6 multiply negative 3. See? Negative 3 divide 6. This. The 3 divide by 3 and 6 divide by 3. So, like this. This is 1 and this is 2. 3 multiply 2, the result is 6. What about the 6 divided 3, the result is 2. Like change it like that, I don't know. Okay? Okay. Now, you understand me, guys? Okay? I hope you guys understand what I mean. The next is 16 divided by 2. Oh, I'm sorry, I forgot one, guys. The 6 divided by 3, because the 3 having this, the negative, so the result will be negative. Sorry, guys. Okay, so this is a positive, and the negative made the positive, and made the negative, so the result is will be positive. Like that. So 16 divided by 2, the result is 8. This become, okay, 1, and this is 8. Like this. Because this is negative, make the negative, the result is positive, so we don't need positive to put in after that, we don't need again. Okay? And now 8 multiply 5, the result is 40. And the 40 multiply and 1, so the result is 40. Okay? I hope you all guys understand. Okay, selamat kalian paham. I hope you all guys understand what I mean. So many explanation from me about mixed arithmetic operations. Hopefully useful for friends, and I apologize if there is a wrong word. Thank you. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Bye-bye.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Thanks to God, Allah Subhanahu wa Ta'ala, the Lord of Universe. Because of His mercy and blessing, we can join this speech competition. Let me introduce myself. My name is Zara Elza. I am from Muhammadiyah Ahmadalan Junior High School, Metro City, Lampung. Ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to tell you about invites how we support the economic growth our country and the G20. Indonesian country is one of countries that become member of G20. As citizen of Indonesia, we have to support G20 and support our own country. One of the ways is by increasing the Indonesian country is one of countries that become member of G20. As citizens of Indonesia, we have to support G20 and support our own country. One of the ways is by increasing the economy local product. By buying local product, it is included supporting the country's economy. It doesn't mean we don't may buy foreign product, but by buying local product, we show that we love our country. There are many benefits we get if we support local product. For example, reduce the number of unemployment and preserve local product. This makes Indonesia a prosperous country. Ladies and gentlemen, that's all about my speech. Forgive me if I have mistake and thank you for attention. Let's support local product and support our country. Recover together, recover stronger. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. With all due respect to the honorable judges of speech competition and the dearest friend. Firstly, let's say our praise and gratitude only to Allah Subhanahu wa Ta'ala. Secondly, peace be upon our Prophet Muhammad Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam. Role of youth in digital era. Every country in this world, of course, has young generation, include in Indonesia. Young generation who can be trusted to make a country to be progress. Who can up the technology is young generation who has good values. They have good character and attitude. To get those values, young generation should be aware of effect of digital. First, awareness in relationship with God. Second, awareness to the inside. 3. Awareness to have confidence. And 4. Awareness to socialize with surrounding people. And the last 5. Awareness to environment. I think that's all 5 should be I think that's all 5 awareness that should done by us, the students as the social human, in order that the students not only can be good student, but also be great student who can use digital wisely for goodness. Forgive me if I have mistake, and hopefully whatever that I explain can be useful for us, especially us who will be the next generations of our country. The last, I say, Nun wal qalami wa ma yasturun. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Thanks to Allah, because of His mercy and blessing, we can join this competition. Let me introduce myself. I'm Aifa Maharani Fajriana Rahman, and I'm from Junior High School Muhammadiyah Ahmad Dahlan. Ladies and gentlemen, let me tell you about the importance of the G20. As you know that the G20 is a group consisting of the European Union and 19 countries with a medium and large economies in the world. The G20 has a real role dealing with the financial crisis, fiscal policy, and most recently contributing to the handling of the COVID-19 pandemic. In addition to this right, the G20 has played a role in international issues, including trade, development, and climate. If we draw an outline, the discuss in G20 are divided into 2 tracks, the finance tracks and the survey tracks. Finance track is a track that specifically addresses a number of agendas,
related to economic and finance. The survey is a trace that discuss non-financial economic issues and prepares various outcome document concepts that will be discussed at the summit. Ladies and gentlemen, in 2022, the theme of the G20 is Recover Together, Recover Stronger. Through this theme, Indonesia wants to invite the whole world to work hand in hand, support each other to recover together and grow stronger and more sustainable. So Indonesia will get many benefits. It's an opportunity to show Indonesia leadership in the international arena, especially in the global economic recovery. Well, ladies and gentlemen, that's all about my speech. Forgive me for my mistake. Thank you for your attention. And the last I say, G20, recover together, recover stronger. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. With all due respect to the honorable juries of speech competition, praise to our God, Allah Subhanahu wa Ta'ala, who gives mercy and blessing. Peace be upon Prophet Muhammad Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam. The role of youth in digital era. Youth is next generation of country. Now, many youth often play digital device, such as handphone, computer, laptop, tablet, and so on. Digital advice in this life is not only like gadget, but also many advice in this life. For example, machine that use digital technique, tools which is able to be moved only by instruction from computer and so on. The role of youth in digital era is very crucial. Ladies and gentlemen, right now, many youth in Indonesia make digital tools by themselves. One of youth salary in Indonesia is from their digital tool. In digital field, there are also many applications in that digital advice. From that digital application, youth can also earn money, like banking products, everything that uses digital to reduce the use of cash. Year by year, technology go on development, so this is the reason that youth have crucial role in digital era. Ladies and gentlemen, that's all my speech. Thank you very much. I'm sorry for any mistake. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. G20, recover together, recover stronger.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Thank to God, Allah Subhanahu wa Ta'ala. Because of Allah, we can join this competition without any problem. Let me introduce myself. I'm Keisha Faiha Anzalna from Muhammadiyah Ahmad Dahlan Junior High School. I would like to tell my speech by title Youth in Digital Era. Now, digital is very important for us, all people, from kids, teenagers, and adults. For example, is gadget. From gadget, we can do everything. For example, buy and sell, study, and so on. But don't abuse gadget. The consequence can be fatal. We have to be wise in using gadget. For example, buy and sell food. We can buy food by application and then it is delivered to our house. Besides food, there are things such as bag, clothes, shoes, or thing that is not available in our city. So we can buy it by application or online. Besides that, we can study by using gadget. Ladies and gentlemen, that's all about my speech. Thank you so much and forgive me I have mistake. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. First, thanks to God Allah Subhanahu wa Ta'ala, the Lord of Universe. Peace be upon our Prophet Muhammad Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam. My name Syakila Hana Humaira and I'm from Muhammadiyah Ahmad Dahlan Junior High School. So here I will make a speech about the role of youth in digital era. We must use digital device as well as possible, for example, gadget, computer, and so on. Moreover, kids in this era already knowing about gadget when they should play with their friends in this time. And most of youth give a negative cases such as dancing in TikTok that useless because the dance sometimes works. So here, we will explain the role of youth in digital era. We as youth have to give known children in order not to play gadget too much, by doing a fun activities like healthy walk, make a competition for our children. And we don't post a negative thing and don't support a crime. That's all about my speech. I'm sorry, forgive me if I have a mistake. Thank you very much. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. The Honorable Judge of Speech Competition and all happy audience. Praise be to Allah, Lord of the world, Him only we worship, Him only we ask for help. Peace be upon our Prophet Muhammad Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam, the last messenger of Allah. Let me introduce myself. My name is Gindis Kaila Belkazifa. I'm from Muhammadiyah Ahmad Dahlan Junior High School. Ladies and gentlemen, I would like to tell about the role of youth in digital era. So many people abuse gadgets in this era. We raise there are positive cases of the gadgets. What are they? First one, learning media. Gadgets can also be learning media, such as application of ruang guru. Second one, developing potency and talents, such as editing video. Moreover, by gadgets we can make songs. Although there is positive effect, in fact there is negative effect also, such as addictive operation gadgets and disrupt age health. So guys, use the gadget as best you can. Don't let it be misused. That's all my space. Thank you very much. Forgive me if I have mistake. Let's support G20. Recover together, recover stronger. But I say wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. The honorable juries of speech competition and all happy audience, praise be to Allah, Lord of the world. Him only do we worship, Him only do we ask for help. Peace be upon our Prophet Muhammad Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam, the last messenger of Allah. Let me introduce myself. My name is Kala Alisa Rashmadani. I'm from Muhammadiyah Ahmad Dahlan Junior High School. I would like to tell about loving local product to support economy of Indonesia. Ladies and gentlemen, lastly, I often see many people in Indonesia who more proud of foreign product compared to local product. With the reason, foreign product has a better quality. If many people in Indonesia will like foreign product, financial Indonesia will decrease. There are many ways to make people in Indonesia product from Indonesia. One of them by many public speakers who can promote product from Indonesia. Ladies and gentlemen, as the next generation, let's support local product because many positive impacts to Indonesia. One of them, largest number in unemployment in Indonesia. That's all about my speech. Forgive me if I have mistake. Thank you very much. Let's support G20. Recover together, recover stronger. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. The honorable judges of speech competition and all audience. Thanks to Allah who give us mercy and blessing. Peace be upon Prophet Muhammad Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam. Let me introduce myself. My name is Aurea Rania. I'm from Muhammadiyah Ahmad Dahlan Junior High School.
I would like to deliver a speech by the title Role of Youth in Digital Era. In this era, of course, we're already familiar with digital. Handphone is one of digital device. Ladies and gentlemen, now many youths who already use handphone. As with youths, we have to use handphone for useful cases. For example, to find information or to study in internet. Ladies and gentlemen, we also have to be wise in using handphone. If not, it can direct to negative cases such as crime. Ladies and gentlemen, that's all about my speech. Thank you so much, and I'm sorry if I have mistake. The last I say, wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Thanks to God, Allah Subhanahu wa Ta'ala, Lord of the universe, because of His mercy and blessing, so we can join this speech competition. Let me introduce myself. I am Liki Ramadhani from Muhammadiyah Ahmad Dahlan Junior High School, Metro City, Lampung. Ladies and gentlemen, I would like to tell you about supporting local products to strengthen economy. Ladies and gentlemen, so many products that is made by companies in Indonesia. Therefore, we have to support local products. In order that local products can be known by the other countries. By supporting local products, Indonesia economy will go up or increase. If we don't support local products, Indonesia economy will decrease and become unstable. What's the function of Indonesia companies working hard to make a product if we don't support it? Ladies and gentlemen, as wise as society, we have to be smart to choose local products because it is cheaper than imported products. Local products is also no less great than foreign products. Ladies and gentlemen, that's all about my speech. Thank you so much. Forgive me if I have mistake. G20 recover together, recover stronger. Just I say, wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Thanks to God, Allah Subhanahu wa Ta'ala, the Lord of universe, because of His mercy and blessing, so we can join this speech competition. Let me introduce myself. My name is Bunggawa Satya Dharma. I'm from Muhammadiyah Ahmad Dahlan Junior High School, Metro City, Lampung. Ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to tell you about loving a local product. Ladies and gentlemen, there are many local products that made in Indonesia, but many people in Indonesia prefer to buy imported goods because many people in Indonesia prefer to use imported product. This case make economy of Indonesia decrease. So there are many local products of Indonesia that do not sold. Therefore, we have to often use a local product in order that economy in Indonesia to be more stable. Effect of stability of economy in Indonesia is society of Indonesia become prosperous, there is no social gap again, there is no crisis economy, and reduce number of poorness. Goodness is not only felt by companies who develop local product, but all people in Indonesia. So we need to support a local product and G20. Ladies and gentlemen, that's all for my speech. Thank you so much. Forgive me if I have a mistake. G20, recover together, recover stronger. Last I say, wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. With all due respect to the honorable judges of speech competition, committee, and the dearest friends. Firstly, let's say our praise and gratitude only to Allah Subhanahu wa Ta'ala because of His mercy and blessing. So in this good time and occasion, we can join this competition without any obstacles. Secondly, peace be upon our Prophet Muhammad Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam, who has brought us from the darkness into the lightness. Ladies and gentlemen, I would like to tell you about modern young soul. Every country in this world, of course, has young generation, include in Indonesia. Young generation who can be trusted to make a country to be progress, who want to go forward in digital era is young generation who has holistic values. Of course, balance is among intelligence, emotional, and spiritual. To get those values, young generation, especially us as students, should have awareness of mind and heart, thinking and willing to everything, whatever that happens. Happy audience, the first one is awareness in relationship with Allah. In this case, everything that is done only to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Allah is the creator of the universe. Therefore, as his creature, we always do all of his asking and avoid all of his prohibiting. The second one, awareness to the knowledge. Every time, the knowledge go on development. As the students, we have duties to study, so the knowledge should be learned and understood. Of course, intent from the deepest feeling of heart to get knowledge is only for Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, and do you for using capability of mind to understand that knowledge, and of course, for helping the others. Brothers and sisters, the third one is awareness to ourselves. The time of being the students is transition time. It's not to be a kid and also has not been adult. It is about the time for the students as a young generation to know who they are. How about their self? What's something that they need and also what should they do? If the students do that awareness, so the students can actualize their self and absolutely it can become useful for environment. The fourth one is awareness to socialize with surrounding people. We are social humans who can't live alone. We need helping from the other people. All of something that we do are not only give effect for our own self, but also give effect for people around us. Should I live helping the other people sincerely, Allah will help us if we need help. Ladies and gentlemen, the last one is awareness to environment. In this world, we live together with environment. In fact, now there are many humans make nature to be broken. So we should overcome this problem. Invite surrounding people to help us. Maybe family, our surrounding society, and people in our school. Ask them to keep the nature and don't break the nature. Happy audience, I think that's all 5 awareness that should be done by us, the students, as the social human. In order that the students not only can be good students, but also to be great students. Islam needs more members now, and who are they? They are the generation of Muslim students. And our Prophet Muhammad SAW had been said that Muslim people should say good word or just keep silent. So, keep our mouth and our attitude. Help the other can take place yourself in the best place in the heaven. We are still young. We have power, mind, and heart. So I would like to say to you that the problem in this world is just like a piece of cake. The requirement is our awareness can be balanced to Allah, to knowledge, to ourselves, to surrounding people, and to environment. And of course, it can be gotten in this way. G20, recover together, recover stronger. Forgive me if I have mistake, and I hope whatever I explain can be useful for us, especially us will be the next generation of our country. The last I say, Nun wal qalam wa ma yasturun. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. With all due respect to the honorable judges of speech competition, the committee, and the dearest friends. Firstly, let's say our praise and gratitude only to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala because of His mercy and blessing. So in this good time and occasion, we can join this competition without any obstacles. Secondly, Peace be upon our Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, who has brought us from the darkness into the lightness. Ladies and gentlemen, I would like to tell you about modern young soul. Every country in this world, of course, has young generation, including in Indonesia. Young generation who can be trusted to make a country to be progress, who want to go forward in digital era, is young generation who has holistic values. Of course, balance is among intelligence, emotional, and spiritual. To get those values, young generation, especially us as students, should have awareness of mind and heart, thinking and willing to everything, whatever that happens. Happy audience, the first one is awareness in relationship with Allah. In this case, everything that is done only to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Allah is the creator of the universe. Therefore, as his creature, we always do all of his asking and avoid all of his prohibiting. The second one, awareness to the knowledge. Every time, the knowledge go on development. As the students who have duties to study, so the knowledge should be learned and understood. Of course, intent from the deepest feeling of heart to get knowledge is only for Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, and do for using capability of mind to understand that knowledge, and of course, for helping the others. Brothers and sisters, the third one is awareness to ourselves. The time of being the students is transition time. It's not to be a kid and also has not been adopted. It is about the time for the students as a young generation to know who they are. How about their self? What's something that they need and also what should they do? If the students do that awareness, so the students can actualize their self and absolutely it can become useful for environment. The fourth one is awareness to socialize with surrounding people. We are social humans who can't live alone. We need helping from the other people. All of something that we do are not only give effect for our own self, but also give effect for people around us. Sure that if helping the other people sincerely, Allah will help us if we need help. Ladies and gentlemen, the last one is awareness to environment. In this world, we live together with environment. In fact, now there are many humans make nature to be broken. So we should overcome this problem. Invite surrounding people to help us. Maybe family, our surrounding society, and people in our school. Ask them to keep the nature and don't break the nature. Happy audience, I think that's all 5 awareness that should be done by us, the students, as the social human. In order that the students not only can be good students, but also to be great students. Islam needs more members now, and who are they? They are the generation of Muslim students, and our Prophet Muhammad SAW had been said that Muslim people should say good word or just keep silent. So, keep our mouth and our attitude. Help the other can take place yourself in the best place in the heaven. We are still young. We have power, mind, and heart. So I would like to say to you that the problem in this world is just like a piece of cake. The requirement is our awareness can be balanced to Allah, to knowledge, to ourselves, to surrounding people, and to environment. And of course, it can be gotten in Islam. G20, recover together, recover stronger. Forgive me if I have mistake, and I hope whatever I explain can be useful for us, especially us will be the next generation of our country. The last I say, Nun wal qalam wa ma yasturun. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.